Ladies and gentlemen, you know, there's something powerful about words, something so often overlooked, yet so incredibly important. Words are more than just sounds we make or letters we write. Words shape your life. They shape the world around you. And if you understand the power of those words, if you truly grasp how much they matter, then you will understand the importance of speaking blessings upon yourself. See, too many of us are caught up in the negativity. Too many of us walk through life with a weight on our shoulders because we believe the world's against us, or that we're not good enough, or that we'll never measure up. But here's the thing, you can't afford to be your own worst enemy. You can't afford to be the person who's constantly telling themselves that they're not enough, that they don't have what it takes. You cannot allow your own thoughts, your own words, to hold you back. Do you know why? Because those words, those thoughts, they create your reality. They determine how you walk into a room, how you carry yourself, how you view the world. So many people are waiting for someone else to speak life into them, waiting for validation, waiting for someone to tell them that they're worthy. But let me tell you something, you don't need anyone else to give you permission to speak greatness into your own life. You've got the power right now to start shaping your future with the words that come out of your mouth. You've got to speak life into your situation. You've got to declare it over yourself. And not just the surface level stuff, but the deep, real blessings that align with your destiny. You've got to speak favor over your life, over your purpose, over your dreams. You've got to declare that you're more than your failures, more than your mistakes, more than the stuff that tried to knock you down. Now, I'm not talking about a cheap form of motivation or a fleeting moment of inspiration. I'm talking about speaking with intent. I'm talking about declaring blessings with authority, with power, with belief. You've got to say it like you mean it, because when you do, something starts to shift. When you speak blessings, you're telling your mind and your spirit that it's time to rise. When you speak blessings, you're reminding yourself of the strength that lies within you. And it starts right now, in this moment. Look, I know that life can be hard. I know that we all face struggles, obstacles, challenges. You don't need to tell me about the tough times you've been through, because I've been there. You've been there. We've all been there. But here's the key, your circumstances don't define you. Your circumstances may challenge you, but they don't have the final say. You see, it's not about what happens to you, it's about how you respond to what happens. It's about how you show up when the world is trying to knock you down. It's about what you believe about yourself, even when the road gets tough. That's why you've got to speak blessings over your life. Speak to your own soul, your own potential. Speak words of encouragement, of empowerment, of victory. Stop waiting for someone else to lift you up, because the truth is, the only person who can truly lift you is you. You have the power to change the trajectory of your life, and it begins with what you speak. The mind is a powerful thing. The way you see yourself will determine the way you live. If you see yourself as weak, broken, or incapable, that's what you'll be. But if you see yourself as strong, as capable as someone who was destined for greatness, then you will rise to that level. But it all starts with speaking blessings, speaking words that affirm your greatness, your worth, your value. You are not a product of your circumstances. You are a product of your words. And the moment you start speaking life into your situation, everything starts to change. Your situation doesn't have to be perfect for you to declare that you are blessed. Your circumstances don't have to be ideal for you to declare that you are powerful. You can speak blessings right in the midst of chaos, right in the middle of the storm, and watch how it transforms your perspective. Don't let the negative talk, the doubts, the fears, the insecurities take root in your heart. You've got to kick them out and replace them with words that align with who you are and where you're going. You've got to declare that you are a conqueror, that you are a victor, that you are unstoppable. Speak blessings over your health, over your relationships, over your career, over your future. And here's the thing, speaking blessings isn't just about saying nice things. It's about recognizing the greatness in you, even when you don't see it. It's about declaring your worth, even when the world tries to tell you you're not good enough. It's about speaking confidence into your soul, even when you feel like you're barely holding it together. Do you think that greatness just happens by accident? Do you think that success, true success, just falls into your lap? No. Success requires a mindset. It requires a belief in yourself. And that belief is nurtured through your words. Words create momentum. Words build the foundation for everything that comes next. So when you wake up in the morning, don't just roll out of bed and start worrying about everything that needs to be done. Don't just rush into the day with fear, anxiety, and doubt. Wake up, look at yourself in the mirror, and speak blessings. Speak words of power over your life. Say to yourself, I am strong. I am capable. I am capable. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of everything that's coming my way. I am an overcomer. I will rise. I will prosper. I will achieve my goals. I will not be defeated. I will not be limited by my past or my circumstances. I am more than enough. Speak these things with authority. Say them with belief. Say them like you know they are true, because they are. You have greatness inside you, but it will never be unlocked if you don't speak to it. Speak to that greatness. Call it out. Tell your heart and your mind that today is the day. Today is the day you start living your destiny. Today is the day you stop letting fear and doubt dictate your future. Today is the day you start moving in the direction of your dreams. Speak blessings not just over your life, but over the lives of others as well. When you bless others, you create a ripple effect of positivity that comes back to you. Now, it's not always going to be easy. There will be times when you want to give up. There will be times when you feel like nothing's working out, when the road seems too long, when the journey seems too hard. But that's when you need to speak blessings the most. That's when you need to declare that you will not be defeated. That's when you need to remind yourself that the struggle is part of the process, that the challenge is what's going to make you stronger. You're going to face opposition, you're going to face challenges, but those challenges are not meant to break you, they're meant to build you. And the words you speak during those times will determine how you come out of them. So don't wait for anyone else to speak blessings into your life. You do it. Speak it with conviction. Speak it with faith. Speak it with confidence. Speak blessings upon your life. The power of words shape our reality. The way we speak to ourselves and about ourselves has the power to define our mindset, our actions, and our future. Speak life into your situation and declare blessings over your life with conviction and belief. You are the most important voice in your life. Stop waiting for validation from others. Speak blessings over yourself to affirm your worth, your potential, and your ability to overcome challenges. Self-affirmation is key to unlocking greatness within. The role of words in overcoming challenges, life will throw obstacles your way, but your words have the power to help you rise above them. Even in the toughest times, speaking blessings can shift your mindset from defeat to empowerment, helping you navigate through adversity with strength and confidence. Success and growth come from consistent, positive self-talk. Speak blessings daily about your health, relationships, career, and personal growth. These declarations will build the momentum needed to move closer to your goals and manifest the life you desire. There's an undeniable force that resides within words. It's not just the sound they make when they pass through our lips, but the impact they have on our very being. Words can create, build, and destroy. They can heal or hurt. They can encourage or discourage. The power of words is something that shapes our reality every single day, whether we acknowledge it or not. It is something that is both subtle and profound, often operating in the background of our lives, yet it is so potent that it can either lift us up or tear us down in an instant. Think about it for a moment. How often do we find ourselves speaking negatively to ourselves? How often do we let words slip out of our mouths, words of self-doubt, words of fear, words that undermine our potential? I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I'll never make it. These are just a few examples of the kinds of words that we allow to flow freely from our minds to our mouths, and most of the time, we don't even think about it. It's like an automatic response. We internalize the challenges and doubts of life, and instead of confronting them with strength, we reinforce them with our own words. But that's where the power of words lies. They are not just passive, they are active. They are not just a reflection of our thoughts, they are the architects of our future. The way you speak to yourself shapes your identity, shapes your actions, and ultimately shapes your destiny. We often hear the phrase, your thoughts become your reality, but what's the truth behind that? It's simple. The thoughts that we hold in our minds are filtered through our words. The internal dialogue we have with ourselves is the starting point for everything that happens next. The thoughts we entertain repeatedly get spoken out loud or in our own minds, and these words eventually become our reality. The more you say something, the more you believe it to be true. And once you believe something to be true, it becomes the lens through which you view the world. Have you ever been in a situation where you've been around someone who constantly speaks negatively, who talks about how unlucky they are, how nothing ever goes right for them, or how they're always stuck in the same place? Over time, you start to see their words come to life. They attract more misfortune, more bad circumstances, more reasons to reinforce their belief that the world is against them. That's the power of words in reverse. Negative words create a feedback loop. They hold you in a place of limitation, constantly reinforcing that you are less than you truly are, less than you're capable of being. Now, think about the opposite. Think about someone who speaks life, someone who speaks possibility, someone who speaks with hope and expectation. This person doesn't allow the challenges of life to define them. Instead, they speak as though the best is yet to come. They speak blessings over their life, over their future, over their dreams. Their words shape their experience, and the more they speak those words, the more they believe them. And over time, they start to see the manifestation of those words in their reality. They start to see opportunities appear that align with their positive mindset, their optimistic outlook. Their words create a path of success, not because life is perfect, but because they've made a choice to speak power into their journey. But the power of words doesn't stop at the self. Words can shape how we interact with others too. Our language can inspire, build, and encourage the people around us. Think about the moments when someone has said just the right thing at just the right time, something that made you feel seen, valued, and understood. A single sentence, a few words of kindness or encouragement can make all the difference in someone's day, in their week, or even in their life. On the flip side, think about those moments when words have hurt, when they've made you feel small, or when they've torn down your confidence. Words can wound in ways that are not always visible but are felt deeply, sometimes even for years. That's why it's crucial to remember that the words we speak are not just about us. They have a ripple effect. They affect everyone around us, from our loved ones to our colleagues to strangers we may not even know. Every time you speak, you have an opportunity to either build someone up or tear them down. You have an opportunity to share kindness, encouragement, and love. Or you have the opportunity to perpetuate negativity, doubt, and discouragement. Think about the words of a mentor, a teacher, or a parent who believes in you, who speaks life into you, even when you don't believe in yourself. Those words carry weight. They have the power to ignite something within you, to awaken your potential, to help you see that there's more to you than meets the eye. These words are the ones that remind you that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you are destined for greatness. They become the fuel that drives you forward when things get tough, when the road seems long, when the world tries to tell you that you can't. Words, too, are the tools we use to express gratitude, love, and appreciation. A simple thank you can change the entire tone of a conversation. A heartfelt compliment can brighten someone's day. When we speak with intention, with respect, and with love, we are not just communicating information, we are communicating connection. We are reminding others of their worth, just as we should remind ourselves of our own worth through the words we choose. In this sense, words are more than just an exchange of ideas. They are a form of energy. They carry weight. They carry emotion. They can create an environment of positivity, respect, and trust. Or they can create an atmosphere of negativity, distrust, and hostility. This is why you must be mindful of the words you speak to yourself and others. The energy behind your words is just as important as the words themselves. And when you speak words of blessing, encouragement, and positivity, you are not just changing your world, you're changing the world, you're changing the world around you. You are creating an environment that is conducive to growth, healing, and possibility. Words have the power to transform the atmosphere, to shift the mood, and to change the trajectory of someone's life. But words are not just powerful in how they affect others, they are also powerful in how they affect us. The words we speak to ourselves have a profound impact on our own lives. You see, the mind is constantly listening to what we say. Every time you say something negative, every time you speak with doubt, every time you reinforce a belief that you're not good enough, your mind internalizes that. It processes it as truth. And the more you say it, the more your mind starts to believe it. And the more your mind believes it, the more your behavior and actions will align with it. But here's the good news: you can change this. You have the power to rewire your mind by changing the words you speak. When you start to speak positive affirmations, when you start to speak words of encouragement, when you start to speak blessings over your life, your mind begins to believe that you are worthy of success, that you are capable of greatness, that you are deserving of all the good things life has to offer. The more you speak these words, the more your actions begin to reflect your belief in them. The more you speak success, the more you begin to act like a successful person. The more you speak joy, the more joy you attract into your life. The more you speak health, the more health you experience. It all starts with the words you choose. It's not just about thinking positively, it's about speaking positively. Your words are a reflection of what you believe, and what you believe will dictate the path you walk. So speak with intention. Speak with purpose. Speak as though the best is yet to come. Speak with. Self-empowerment begins with the simple yet transformative act of affirming one's worth, purpose, and potential. So often in life, we wait for external validation to confirm our place in the world, validation from others, from society, from the world at large. But real power doesn't come from waiting for someone else to recognize your greatness. It comes from you recognizing it within yourself and speaking that truth into existence. It comes from the consistent practice of affirming your value, your dreams, your strengths, and your ability to rise above any challenge life throws at you. And this practice of affirmation is more than just wishful thinking. It's a powerful tool for transforming your mindset and ultimately your life. Affirmations are not simply empty words we say to fill space or to give us a brief moment of comfort. Affirmations are declarations that have the ability to rewire the subconscious mind. We have to understand that our thoughts are the starting point of everything: our actions, our beliefs, our interactions with others, and the way we experience the world. The thoughts we entertain, whether positive or negative, influence how we show up in the world. But here's the powerful truth: those thoughts don't define us. We have the power to define them. By affirming what we want to see in our lives, we take control of the narrative and shape our reality. Self-empowerment through affirmation is about taking charge of your inner dialogue. Too often, we let the negative voices, whether they come from past experiences, self-doubt, or the opinions of others, dominate our minds. We find ourselves in a loop of negative thinking where the same unkind thoughts replay over and over again. I'm not good enough, I'll never make it, this is too difficult, I'll never succeed. These thoughts hold immense power, but the good news is that you don't have to be a prisoner to them. You can shift the narrative at any moment by simply choosing to affirm something different. The beauty of affirmation is that it gives you the opportunity to consciously rewrite your story. Rather than passively accepting whatever thoughts come your way, you actively choose the thoughts that support your highest potential. When you affirm your strengths, your capabilities, and your inherent worth, you begin to shift your self-image. You begin to see yourself in a new light through the lens of possibility, confidence, and strength. The more you speak these truths, the more they become embedded in your subconscious. This isn't magic, it's neuroscience. When you speak affirmations, especially when you say them with conviction and belief, you create new neural pathways in your brain, reinforcing the idea that you are capable of achieving great things. Over time, this rewires the way you think about yourself and ultimately the way you act. Affirmations are not just about saying something and expecting the world to change. They're about aligning your thoughts, words, and actions. When you affirm your power, your strength, your resilience, you begin to walk in alignment with those affirmations. If you keep telling yourself, I am confident, I am capable, and I will overcome any challenge, then your behavior will start to reflect those beliefs. You'll show up in your life differently, more assured, more determined, and more willing to take action toward your goals. A common mistake people make is thinking that affirmations are a quick fix. You don't just say a few positive words in the morning and expect everything to fall into place by evening. Affirmations are a practice, a way of training your mind to consistently focus on the positive and the possible. It's not about denying the challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to see beyond the challenges and affirming that you have the strength, the resources, and the resilience to face them. Affirmations are like building a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Self-empowerment through affirmation also requires that you be honest with yourself. You cannot affirm what you don't believe in. This means that when you begin the practice of affirmations, you need to start where you are. If you're struggling to believe in your worth, start by affirming that you are worthy of love and respect, even if you don't feel it right now. If you're unsure about your capabilities, start by affirming that you are capable of learning and growing, even if the path ahead feels uncertain. It's about planting seeds of belief in your own potential, even when you can't yet see the full picture. Over time, those seeds will grow into a forest of confidence, resilience, and strength. An essential aspect of self-empowerment through affirmation is understanding that your words have power, but your actions also must align with them. It's one thing to affirm, I am worthy of success, but it's another thing to take steps towards success every day. Affirmations provide the mental framework, the internal belief system that supports you in your actions. But it's through those actions that your affirmations come to life. For instance, if you're affirming that you're capable of achieving a goal, then you need to take the steps to pursue that goal. It's the combination of the right mindset and the right actions that propels you forward. We all have dreams, we all have desires, we all have goals that seem just beyond our reach. But what holds us back more often than anything else is the lack of belief in our ability to achieve them. Self-doubt creeps in and starts to take root. Fear of failure whispers in our ears. We question our worthiness and our capacity to succeed. This is where affirmation becomes a game changer. By consistently affirming that you are worthy of your dreams, that you are capable of achieving your goals, you begin to silence the voices of doubt. Affirmations remind you that you have everything within you to succeed. They give you the mental fortitude to keep going when things get tough. They help you push past the barriers that would otherwise hold you back. Affirmations also serve as a powerful tool for overcoming setbacks. Life is full of unexpected challenges, some small, some large, but all capable of shaking us to our core. In these moments, it's easy to lose sight of who we are and what we're capable of. This is when your affirmations become essential. When you encounter a challenge or face adversity, your affirmations can be the anchor that keeps you grounded. They remind you that you are resilient, that you have overcome challenges before, and that you will overcome them again. Affirmations are like a protective shield that helps you navigate the storms of life with a sense of purpose and clarity. Moreover, self-empowerment through affirmation is not about denying your flaws or pretending that you are perfect. It's about accepting yourself fully, flaws, strengths, and all, and affirming that you are enough just as you are. True empowerment comes when you embrace your humanity, your imperfections, and your growth. You are not perfect, and that's okay. Affirmations help you acknowledge that you don't need to be perfect to be worthy of love, success, and happiness. You simply need to be true to yourself, to honor your journey, and to trust in your ability to evolve. Another critical element of self-empowerment through affirmation is the importance of consistency. It's not enough to affirm once in a while and expect dramatic change. The most successful people in life understand that consistency is key. You have to make affirmations a part of your daily routine. Start your day with affirmations that set the tone for the day ahead. Continue throughout the day to remind yourself of your worth, your goals, and your capacity to succeed. End your day by reflecting on your achievements and affirming that tomorrow holds even more possibilities. When you make affirmations a regular part of your life, you begin to train your mind to focus on what is possible rather than what is lacking. Self-empowerment through affirmation also calls for patience. Change doesn't happen overnight, and neither do the effects of affirmations. You may not see immediate results, but that doesn't mean the practice isn't working. Just like planting a seed takes time before it grows into something visible, affirmations take time to root in your mind and manifest in your life. Stay consistent, stay patient, and trust the process. Over time, you will begin to see the fruits of your labor. Your mindset will shift. Your actions will align with your goals. You will begin to manifest the life that you've been affirming all along. In moments of doubt, when you feel like giving up or when you're uncertain of the path ahead, affirmations will be your reminder that you are capable of more than you realize. They will help you tap into the life is filled with challenges, both big and small. From personal setbacks to global crises, from internal battles with fear and self-doubt to external obstacles that feel insurmountable, every human being at some point in their life will face adversity. The question is not whether challenges will come, but how we respond to them. And one of the most powerful tools we have to overcome those challenges is the very thing we often take for granted: our words. The words we speak to ourselves and to others have the ability to shape our experience, influence our actions, and ultimately determine the outcome of the challenges we face. When life throws obstacles our way, our initial response is often to feel defeated, overwhelmed, or even hopeless. It's easy to let the weight of the problem cloud our perspective. And when we focus solely on the magnitude of the challenge, we often forget about the power we hold in shaping our response. That power is found in the language we use, both the internal dialogue in our minds and the external dialogue we use when speaking to others. Words are not just sounds, they are energy, they carry weight. They have the ability to either empower or disempower us, they can build us up or break us down. And when we are faced with a challenge, the words we speak can either keep us stuck in despair or push us forward with strength and resilience. The most immediate way that words affect our ability to overcome challenges is through our self-talk, the internal conversation that we have with ourselves. Our inner dialogue is where we find either the strength to persevere or the seeds of doubt that can derail our efforts. Think about the last time you faced a significant challenge. What were the words running through your mind? Were they words of encouragement and empowerment, or were they words that reinforced your limitations and doubts? Often when faced with adversity, our minds can spiral into a negative thought cycle where the language we use reflects our fears, insecurities, and sense of defeat. For example, if you're facing a difficult project at work, you might think, "This is too hard. I can't do it. I'm going to fail." These words, even if you're only saying them in your head, create a mental barrier that makes the challenge seem insurmountable. The words we use influence our perception of a situation. And when we view a challenge through the lens of "I can't, it's too difficult," or "I'm not good enough," we immediately limit our capacity to find a solution, persevere, and ultimately overcome the obstacle. However, if we shift our internal dialogue and choose to speak words of strength and possibility, "This is tough, but I can handle it. I faced challenges before and I've made it through," or "I am capable and resilient," we create a mental framework that is much more empowering. Our words become the foundation for how we perceive the situation and how we approach it. Instead of feeling defeated before we even begin, we are able to approach the challenge with a mindset that says, "I will find a way through this." The language we use shifts from a fixed mindset where we believe our abilities are limited to a growth mindset where we believe that we can learn, adapt, and overcome. The power of words in overcoming challenges extends beyond just our internal dialogue. The words we speak to others also play a critical role in shaping how we deal with difficulties. When we face challenges, it's natural to seek support from those around us. Whether we talk to friends, family, mentors, or colleagues, the way we articulate our struggles and our approach to solving them can either create a sense of empowerment or reinforce our sense of helplessness. When we speak in a way that acknowledges our strengths, our resilience, and our ability to handle adversity, we invite others to see us in that light as well. The language we use encourages others to believe in us, to offer support, and to remind us of the strength we may have temporarily forgotten. On the other hand, if we speak with language that reinforces our limitations or our doubts, we invite others to see us as weak, incapable, or defeated. For example, instead of saying, "I'm facing a tough situation, but I'm going to get through it," we might say, "I'm completely overwhelmed and I don't think I can do this." The first statement speaks to a belief in overcoming and resilience, while the second statement focuses on helplessness and defeat. The way we express ourselves can either mobilize support and encouragement or deepen our sense of isolation and despair. One of the most profound ways that words help us overcome challenges is through affirmation. Affirmations are positive, empowering statements that we consciously choose to speak in order to reinforce a belief in our ability to overcome obstacles. They are a tool for self-empowerment, and when used consistently, they can help us shift our mindset from one of fear and limitation to one of strength and possibility. Affirmations work by rewiring our subconscious mind, replacing negative thought patterns with positive ones, and fostering a belief in our inherent capability to rise above difficulties. For instance, if you're dealing with a difficult relationship, you might affirm, I am worthy of love and respect, and I am capable of handling any challenges that come my way. This affirmation empowers you to approach the situation with a mindset of strength and self-worth rather than reacting from a place of fear or insecurity. Affirmations remind us that we are not defined by our challenges, but by how we respond to them. They help us see challenges as opportunities for growth, learning, and personal transformation. Moreover, when we speak words of affirmation, we are not only changing our internal mindset, but we are also preparing ourselves for action. Affirmations are not meant to be passive. They are meant to inspire us to take the necessary steps toward overcoming our challenges. For example, if we affirm, I am capable of finding solutions to my problems, we are more likely to approach the challenge with a proactive mindset, looking for creative ways to solve the problem, rather than becoming paralyzed by fear or uncertainty. Another aspect of the role of words in overcoming challenges is the language of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for shifting our focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. When we express gratitude, we shift our energy and perspective, even in the midst of difficulty. It's easy to become fixated on what we don't have, on what's not working, on the obstacles in our path. But when we speak words of gratitude, we remind ourselves of the blessings and strengths that are already present in our lives. This shift in focus helps us maintain a sense of perspective and resilience, even when we face difficulties. For example, if you're facing financial struggles, instead of focusing solely on the lack, you can shift your language to one of gratitude, saying, I am grateful for the resources I do have, and I trust that solutions will present themselves. This gratitude-focused language creates a positive mental framework that allows us to approach the challenge with a sense of hope and possibility. By acknowledging what is working and expressing thanks for what we have, we begin to see the problem in a different light. This shift in focus doesn't minimize the difficulty of the situation, but it allows us to approach it with a greater sense of resilience and optimism. In addition to gratitude, words of encouragement, either from ourselves or from others, can have a profound impact on how we face challenges. When we speak encouraging words to ourselves, we remind ourselves that we are not alone in our struggles and that we have the strength and wisdom to navigate whatever comes our way. The language of encouragement acknowledges that challenges are a part of life, but it also affirms that we have the power to persevere. Encouraging words create a sense of community and support, even when we are facing challenges in isolation. Furthermore, words can help us reframe our challenges turning. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in life. It's the force that propels us forward when we feel like giving up, that keeps us moving when the path ahead seems uncertain, and that helps us achieve things we never thought possible. Momentum is what transforms dreams into reality, what turns obstacles into opportunities, and what sustains us when the road gets tough. One of the most effective ways to create momentum in our lives is through the intentional use of positive declarations. What we speak, how we speak, and the words we choose have the power to create the momentum needed to propel us toward our goals. Positive declarations are not just random affirmations thrown into the air. They are deliberate, intentional, and purposeful expressions of belief in ourselves, our capabilities, and the future we are creating. When we declare something with certainty, whether it's a statement about our worth, our potential, or the outcome we desire, we send a signal to our subconscious mind and to the universe that we are committed to that truth. These declarations serve as a compass, guiding us toward the actions, decisions, and mindset necessary to move forward. They act as a fuel that powers us through challenges, doubts, and setbacks, and help us maintain focus on our long-term vision. The power of a positive declaration lies in its ability to create alignment between our thoughts, words, and actions. Think of a time when you made a decision to start something, whether it was pursuing a career goal, beginning a fitness journey, or starting a new project. In that moment, there was likely a declaration, even if it wasn't spoken aloud. It was an internal affirmation of your commitment. Maybe it sounded something like, I am going to succeed at this, or I am capable of achieving this goal. That declaration, whether explicit or implicit, set the tone for everything that followed. It created a mental and emotional shift that gave you the drive and motivation to take the first step, to move past the initial discomfort, and to stay on course despite the challenges. This is the essence of momentum. It begins with a declaration. The declaration is the spark that ignites the fire of motivation, and from there it leads to consistent action. When you declare something positive about your life or your future, you are setting an intention. And intention is powerful. Intention aligns your energy with your goals and ensures that your actions are in harmony with your desires. Every time you make a declaration about your potential or your path, you create a mental framework that supports your journey. You build the mental infrastructure necessary to stay focused, take consistent action, and overcome obstacles when they arise. Positive declarations also help us break free from the cycle of negativity and self-doubt that often holds us back. It's all too easy to get caught in a spiral of negative thinking where the voices of self-doubt, fear, and insecurity dictate our choices. We tell ourselves, I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve success, and those thoughts begin to shape our reality. But with positive declarations, we can reverse this process. By consistently speaking affirmations that empower and uplift us, we create a mental and emotional environment where positive thinking can flourish. The more you declare your strengths, your potential, and your belief in your goals, the more your mind becomes attuned to those truths. The negative voices start to quiet down, and the positive ones get louder. A key element of positive declarations is their ability to transform our mindset. When we are in a state of doubt or fear, it can feel like everything is stacked against us. Challenges seem insurmountable, and the goal ahead seems unreachable. But by declaring our belief in ourselves, we shift our mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility. A positive declaration can transform your perspective on any challenge, no matter how daunting it may seem. It reminds you that you are capable, resilient, and worthy of success. When you speak with conviction, saying things like, I can handle this, I am strong enough to overcome this challenge, or I am destined for greatness, you begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles. These declarations empower you to keep moving forward, even when the path seems unclear or when the journey feels long. Another way positive declarations create momentum is by giving us clarity of purpose. When you declare what you want in life, whether it's success in your career, fulfillment in your relationships, or health in your body, you are clarifying your vision. Positive declarations bring focus to your goals and remind you of your deeper motivations. Without a clear vision of what you want, it's easy to get distracted by the noise of everyday life, to lose sight of your goals, or to feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of possibilities. But with positive declarations, you reinforce your purpose and create a roadmap that guides you forward. Every time you declare something positive, you reaffirm your commitment to the path you've chosen. For example, if you declare, I am committed to building a healthy lifestyle. This statement not only reinforces your intention to be healthy, but it also provides clarity on what actions you need to take. It tells you that every choice you make, every decision you take, is in alignment with your goal of living a healthier life. Positive declarations give you the mental clarity needed to prioritize what's important and to take the necessary steps to move closer to your goals. Consistency is also a vital element in creating momentum through positive declarations. Momentum is built over time, not in an instant. It's not enough to declare something once and expect immediate results. The process of building momentum requires repetition and sustained effort. The more you declare your goals, your worth, and your strengths, the more ingrained these truths become in your consciousness. Positive declarations, when practiced consistently, shift your mindset from one of doubt and indecision to one of confidence and action. With each declaration, you reinforce your belief in yourself and your ability to achieve your goals. In the same way that physical momentum builds with each step you take, the momentum in your life builds with each positive declaration you make. It's not just about saying the words, it's about embodying them, believing them, and aligning your actions with them. Over time, this consistency creates a powerful force that propels you forward, even when faced with setbacks or challenges. You begin to feel an internal energy that pushes you to keep going, to stay the course, and to take consistent, purposeful action. This momentum keeps you from giving up when things get hard. It keeps you moving forward, even when you don't see immediate results. Positive declarations also help to create a sense of accountability. When you declare something, especially when you say it out loud, you create a sense of responsibility for following through. Declaring your goals and intentions out loud holds you accountable, not just to yourself, but also to others. This external declaration creates a level of commitment that encourages you to follow through on the promises you've made. When you tell others, I am going to achieve this, or I am committed to making this happen, you feel a sense of obligation to act on your words. This accountability can be a powerful motivator in building the momentum needed to achieve your goals. One of the most significant benefits of creating momentum through positive declarations is the ripple effect they have on other areas of your life. When you declare your success in one area, whether it's your career, health, or relationships, you begin to see how the power of your declarations influences other parts of your life. For example, when you declare, I am capable of achieving success in my career, that positive momentum carries over into your actions at work. You take on new challenges, seek new opportunities, and step into your role with confidence. That same declaration creates a ripple effect that inspires you to take positive actions in your personal life as well. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. As you create momentum in one area, it begins to spread and build in others. With each positive declaration, you are creating a chain reaction of growth, achievement, and fulfillment. The power of positive declarations lies in their ability to transform not just our thoughts, but also our reality. Words are not just passive, they are active. They shape the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we act. When we declare something positive with conviction, we are setting the stage for that declaration to manifest in our lives. We are aligning our energy with our desires and inviting the world to respond in kind. It's the act of declaring that creates the momentum, and the momentum fuels the actions that bring our goals to life. In the end, creating momentum through positive declarations is about understanding the connection between our words, thoughts, and actions. It's about recognizing that we have the power to shape our own reality, and that the words we speak are the first step in doing so. Every declaration, whether spoken aloud or silently to ourselves, sets the tone for our day, our week, our year, and our life. The more we declare our worth, our potential, and our vision for the future, the more momentum we create. And as we build momentum, we move closer to our goals, our dreams, and the life we desire. The power to create momentum is in your hands. Speak it into existence.